is Kristen Dalton. She is Miss USA for 2009. Kristen, thanks for being here.
Hi.
We appreciate it so much.
Thanks. I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah, so you have been doing a lot of work with the troops. You've been with the USO for a long time, back in North Carolina, in fact. Why? Why is that important to you?
You know, it's always been a passion for me. For some reason, there's no one in my that has ever served in the military, but I've always just felt a strong calling to give back to our military members because, you know, just picturing them overseas, leaving their families, sacrificing their lives to protect our values for our country is just so meaningful. And to me, it's the ultimate service that you can do for our nation. So anything that I can do to give back to them and to make a difference, I will always say yes to the USO.
So on a day like today, Veterans Day, what does it mean to you, this day?
You know, this is such a special day, and it's really cool to see the veterans out in New York City, you know, wearing their uniforms and, you know, just going up to them and saying thank you for your service means so much to them. And I'm going to be on the Intrepid today, making a special announcement and saying thank you to the veterans.
Yeah, and as we talk about that and what's going on here in New York City today for Veterans Day, we are also looking at some live pictures right now coming in from Arlington National Cemetery at the Tomb of the Unknowns, where we expect the president to come shortly. So obviously all of this right up your alley as we remember the service and, of course, honor the service of our veterans today. I also know that you are going to be making a very big announcement when you are on the Intrepid later on today. What's that about?
Well, like I was telling you before, I think that serving in the military, protecting our country is the epitome of service and what you can do for our country. But not everyone is going to serve in the military. There's so many different ways that you can serve. And I just became an ambassador for ServiceNation, which is an initiative that Barack Obama has put into place that allows people and inspires Americans to serve and to volunteer in all different ways to give back to your community, to give back to your nation and our world, just to make this a better place to live. And so one of the things that I'm going to do to kind of, in light of being an ambassador for ServiceNation, is to go to Fort Drum on I'll be spending my Thanksgiving there.
Great.
Serving dinner to the service members and their families, and also to some of the children that are there that are without their parents this holiday season because they're deployed.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, good for you. It's terrific. And I do not think there are going to be very many soldiers who are going to miss dinner that night. And you are there. No question about that. And I know you're also planning next year to go overseas in theater as well with the USO. So really appreciate what you're doing very much. Kristen Dalton will be watching. Thanks so much, Miss USA.
Thank you.
All right, very good.